All right, guys, it's Monday, February 5th.
Mundane
Welcome to
Monday.
Irrevocable Chaos, another show. We got a 2 hour show tonight, maybe even a little bit more. We don't know. Depends on how far we want to take it.
No, sir.
So, man, how's your weekend?
Good. My weekend was actually good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, except for the fact I had to go see my grandson. He had got a sinus infection. That bitch moved up in his eye, and his fucking eye was swelled up like a fucking golf ball with underneath it.
Oh, man.
Yeah. So that nigga called me. My grandson, his birthday was yesterday too. That nigga turned,
And he's in the hospital, right?
yeah, he turned
That
8,
sucks.
I do believe. Yeah, he turned 8. Might be 9. Fuck, I can't. Got so many little fuckers.
Yeah.
But he called me, he said, Granddad, I want some catfish spaghetti, garlic bread, and salad. I said, nigga, it's too late for that shit. But I'll go to the restaurant and get you some shit. And I did.
Yeah.
Took it up there to him. And then my son was up there, this is my son's son.
Hmm.
Yeah. And so yeah, I went up there and stayed with him for a minute, took him some eat. He wanted some catfish and shrimp. I took him some catfish and shrimp, hush puppies and French fries and shit because they didn't have spaghetti.
It's like a whole smorgasbord, man.
Yeah.
It's like,
That nigga got full off that shit. That nigga was like, shit, I'm going to sleep. I bet your fat ass is, nigga. You ate all that goddamn shrimp.
ah, man.
But yeah, so yeah, that was, but that was the only fucked up part about my weekend. I hate to see my grandkids in the hospital. I got another grandchild that she was diagnosed with some shit. She been in and out the hospital. It's fucked up to see the little ones like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so um, but other than that, what's today? Monday, right?
Yeah, Monday.
Yeah,
I just said it.
yeah,
Remember?
yeah, yeah.
It's
So
hopefully it's
Monday.
fucking Monday.
Yeah. So yeah. Yes.
Yeah, no, it was actually relaxing, man. I mean, you and I talked a few times, and
Well,
you
I
know,
tried to fucking relax. I couldn't fucking relax. I could not relax because my wife, the mother of my children, and uh my girlfriend this morning. So me and my wife were going to see my grandson sometime this morning.
hmm
And whenever my girlfriend, she lives right across from you, know that. So whenever she sees my wife's car out there, she comes over here acting a goddamn fool.
hmm
What is she doing? Well, bitch, we got a family together. We still have to deal with our kids and our grandkids. I don't
well,
understand and my grandkids are in the hospital, so
yeah,
you
and it's not
can't.
a small family either.
No,
Yeah,
we got a big
yeah,
family,
yeah.
and I just don't get it. And then she wants to get mad at me and take shit out on me like I'm doing something wrong. When you came in here, bitch, I'm sleeping on the couch for a reason. So, because I know you're gonna come here, you got the keys to my goddamn house. So when you come in here, you're gonna see me sleeping right here
At
on the
least she's got a
fucking
double
couch.
set just in case you take one,
Yeah. What the
or
fuck?
find one, I should say.
But I don't know. Then she wants to say all type of crazy shit, and I'm like, man,
Yeah,
are you serious? But you know, I'm not. I don't give a fuck. I love my girl, no cap. I love her to death. But I'm not going against my family. I don't know why you think I should just go against my family. And then you want to put shit online and talk crazy about my motherfucking family. What is you doing? Like you just fucked it up. I don't
yeah,
even really want to be with you no more because you didn't did some disrespectful shit. Like you act like you in your 20s, bitch. You in your 30s. Act like it. You got kids of your own. Grow the fuck up. I
yeah.
don't like that shit. And do not mention my fucking kids online. Like, why is you what?
Well, I don't know why people would like to air out their dirty laundry
It's not
on
even.
on social media, though.
Yeah. I don't
You know
know.
what I mean?
These motherfuckers. That's women though for you. I tell you, black women crazy as fuck. But that's what they do. Women, period, are fucking holding up bags. And this is just the
No,
shit
we love them to
that
death.
you
It's
can't help
just some
but
of the
to.
things that they do.
You can't help but to love them, but fucking women
I will have to say that's the
are
only thing
crazy.
that I don't envy about. Uh, I should word this properly. Is, man, I look at you and you have all these kids and you have grandchildren, and I know that you love them to death, and that's a family, and I know there's more to it, and I've never had children, but just to go through, I couldn't even imagine having a girlfriend that my ex-wife or something like that did not like, you know. Because it
bro.
sound, dude, I'm listening to you and watching it, and I'm going, dude, that's rough,
Bro, they
man.
won't even give each other a chance to like to get to know each other.
So does
They,
one have to get the bigger pussy?
I don't even know what that means.
Bigger dick. Yeah.
To me, it seems like the way they be going at it, like I don't know. But
Yeah.
yeah, they won't even give each other the chance to like sit down and have a conversation. And I've asked both of them, like, why can't we all sit down and everybody can get everything out on the table, right? And
All cards up, all trust.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah, and
yeah,
have a conversation. But now, fuck that, it's beyond that point because when you say something about my motherfucking children,
yeah.
all everything's off the table now. There's nothing to put on the table no more. I don't
Well,
even as much as it's gonna hurt me to stop dealing with my girl. I can't deal with her no more. My daughter fucked my whole understanding up today when she came over here because this bitch is saying shit online about my kids and about my wife and all this and that. And I'm like, so now I don't, like I said, I'm not going against my kids
yeah.
at all. I'm not gonna let a woman fuck up my relationship with my children because she's already, since we've been together, that's all that's been happening. And she do not know how to shut the fuck up.
Well, when they're that passionate, I don't think any woman knows how to, or even a guy, actually, to tell you the truth, when I get going, and I've seen it too as well. You keep going and going and going, and then it's like, oh shit, what was it all for?
It's certain shit
You
though,
know?
Mark, that's off fucking limits. You know,
Yeah.
it's certain shit you don't do. It's just certain things you do not do.
Yeah.
I would never talk about her kids, not in person, not online especially, and not behind her back. I would never do shit like that.
Yeah.
But you trying to melt me with the bullshit because you know my kids love me and I love them. You know they're the most important
Hmm.
part of my life, my children and my grandchildren.
Well, and that's one thing you do speak very passionately about too
Yeah,
as well. Yeah.
but not necessarily. I love their mom. I love my wife,
Yeah.
but I'm not in love with her. You know, I haven't been for a while, but that doesn't mean I don't love her and I don't want to see nobody disrespect her. You know, you can do what you want to do to me.
Yeah.
Say what you want to do to me, put the dick pics out there, do all that shit, whatever.
Kids are different though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
very
family, you
much so.
know,
Yeah. Yeah.
like I would never disrespect her, her kids, her mother, or no,
Well, it's
you
actually
know,
between you,
nobody in her
Kim, and
family.
you, Kim, and Jess.
Yeah,
That's it. It
yeah.
shouldn't be anything else.
She,
Especially up at the hospital. I mean, I heard that story. I mean, you made it all, I'm glad your grandson was happy, that you went and got food and
of
all that
course.
stuff and just full of shit and said, I'm
Yeah,
going to sleep.
yeah.
But why bring in the hospital? Why start?
And she dropped me off at the hospital last night, so she knows that my grandson is in there.
Yeah.
But that don't mean Kim not gonna be around.
Well, that's her
That's her
grandson too.
grandson too,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, exactly.
So what the
Yeah,
fuck?
yeah.
She just came over here early in the morning because she wanted us to go up there early in the morning
Hmm.
to go sit with him, have breakfast with him, you know, talk to him,
Yeah,
whatever, try to cheer him up.
yeah.
And like this bitch, the shit she did, both of them. But the shit that Jess did this morning, this bitch outside beating on my goddamn door with a 2x4 to my she
Well,
finna break my windows and shit.
again, when you
Yeah,
just
bro, she
fixed them.
broke my screen door. Did you see it?
No, actually,
Yeah, she broke my fucking screen door. She didn't break the glass, but she broke the fucking door.
oh, it's still, I
The
didn't even notice
frame of
because,
the door that the window goes into, she was out there fucking it up.
oh, with the 2x4?
Yeah, bro. And then she's banging on my goddamn window with the
See, I
two
didn't
by
even see it
four.
because,
She's out there yelling, I'm gonna break this fucking window again. Then she's beating on this fucking window in the front of the house. I'm like, and then my wife is like, so you're just gonna open the fuck yeah, I'm gonna open the door for her. This bitch finna tear my shit up.
see, and when I pulled up, I was like, oh shit, what am I coming into?
Yeah.
And actually, Kim, if you are going to listen to this, I will have to say this is the first time that I actually saw you that I said hello and you didn't say anything back, darling. I understand the situation, but man, that was
She
the
didn't
first
speak
time.
back to you?
No, she just looked at me.
She didn't speak back to you? She didn't speak to you?
No, and then I walked outside and you had come out, said you can't park there. And I was like, yeah, I'm just waiting because she
Yeah,
parked sideways.
yeah.
And I was like, "Have a good night," and she just got in the car, and then you walked out, and I pulled into Jess's really quick to make sure that I
Then
thought she
she
was going.
wants to make a big deal over nothing. I've been asking her all day. I said, Kim, this morning, I said, what do you want for breakfast? We can go
Yeah, I
get
heard that.
we can go
Yeah,
get some breakfast. What do you want to eat? So then when she walks out, when you came and she walks out, well, thank you for the meal.
right in front of me too,
Yeah.
right there. Yeah,
Yeah, she
yeah,
just wanted to stunt. And I'm like, what
yeah,
the fuck? I've been asking you all day, what do you want to eat?
yeah.
And you're like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. You had an attitude all day. Crazy.
Eh,
But you know I'm with this woman. And we talked about that when she came over early this morning. I said, Kim, you know when Jess sees your car out there, she's gonna come over here acting a motherfucking nut.
well, she wants to know what's going on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's why I slept
if
right
it's
here.
legit or not, type.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's why I slept right here on the
yeah.
couch. Because I already knew she was gonna come in this motherfucker.
Well, yeah, you and I talked about that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, why would you be in your bedroom?
yeah,
No
no,
point.
yeah.
Yeah,
Fuck that, bro.
I
It would
would
have
have
been
came
hell to
into
tell
a
the
whole
captain.
new shit.
Yeah, it would have been hell to tell the captain.
I would have walked in and been like, "So am I doing this shit by myself?"
I'm like, and then Kim calls the police. The police comes and he wants to come in the house. First, I said, "Fuck no." And then I'm like, they got the door open. It's cold as fuck, so the cold air getting in. So I said, "Man, come in to the entryway." That's it. Closed door. And he's like, well, he's asking her, does she live here? She's like, no. And he's like, he said, who house is this? I said, mom's. And he's like, do you want to make a statement? I said, fuck no.
Let it go.
I ain't got shit to say. I don't know nothing about nothing. I didn't see shit. And he's like, well, and I'm telling Kim, I'm like, Kim, be quiet. Why in the fuck is you talking to motherfuckers? Fuck them. But go ahead, do your thing. And he's like, well, if you don't want to make a statement, uh, and you just said you don't have shit to say, then you should just calm down. And I said, you know what the fuck you can do? You can turn your ass around and walk out that hole in the front of the house that you just came into. It's called a door. Get your ass out. Who the fuck you think you talk to?
Yeah.
The fuck you mean? Nigga, I'm probably old enough to be your father. And you want to talk like you crazy telling me that I can just be quiet. No, motherfucker, you can just be quiet and get your ass out my motherfucking house.
Yeah.
The fuck is you talking about, nigga? It's not that. And you motherfuckers don't scare me. Lawyer, money, bond, money. You motherfuckers
It's a
don't
round
scare
robin. It's
me.
a round robin, man.
They don't fucking scare me, boy. I don't give a fuck about the bitches. Go Jessica. God damn it, Mark.
So, guys, we have
Hello.
we got a great week coming up. We're
What did
well,
you
I
what
want
is
to tell you.
you still so mad at me for it?
Hey, I don't know.
Cause you do the dumbest shit. You get mad for no fucking reason.
You guys should be used to this by now, but we're gonna try and correct this.
Okay, Jess. You just want to be mad for no fucking reason. No, I was asleep on the couch. I was asleep. You seen where I was asleep at, Jessica.
Color, can we have two
Okay.
hours for the show?
You could just can you grab me some Black and Miles, please? All right, well fuck you then, bitch.
Put that shit up, everybody. Fuck that. So, man, dude, it's a never-ending shit show, dude. Between the two,
Ah man. The fuck, bro? I
you're
just
right
broke my
though.
goddamn lighter. I did what? What did I
Here,
do?
that's why I bought a bunch. We have two more of them.
What did you say I did, Mark?
What?
Did you say I raped him?
No, I said Jesus. It's like a shit show every.
Yeah, but you know that. There ain't nothing new.
Man. Mm. Oh no, don't even. Tell her we're during a show, man.
Yeah, fuck her. Should be all right.
Um, yeah, man. So sounds
So
like
yeah,
you're.
I'm like, the shit is just crazy to me because they both of them think that they're in the right, and I tell both of them like, I'm not, I don't give a fuck about how neither one of you feel. I just don't care.
Yeah, it's gotten to that
But when
point.
it trickles down to my kids, That's when it starts affecting me.
Well, because everybody starts talking.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, but them two, I don't give a fuck about y'all feelings. I keep
Yeah, you
telling, I
you
tell
you
you the
you
same
do
thing. I
you do.
tell you
Yeah.
this. I do not. I do not. I tell you one thing, and I tell you one thing. I tell her I don't want to be with her. I'm with her, but it don't fucking matter because if one have to deal with the mother of my children for the rest of my life, pretty
No
much.
matter what,
Yeah,
until the day you die,
yeah. So that's
and vice
just
versa too.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's just what it is. But I don't tell her to not have her own life or have her a relationship or go be with another man or nothing. I don't tell her that. But you want to try to stop my relationship with my woman because you just want to because now okay, I do love you. I'm always love you, the mother of my children. But I'm in love with this woman and it's a big difference.
Yeah.
But don't try to make it seem like when we have shit to do concerning our family that we got something going on. You know, you're trying to make when Jessica come around, that's what you want to make it seem like to her and put that image in her head and that thought in her mind. Don't stop doing that shit. That's not so you making my relationship unhealthy
Yeah.
by doing that shit. But I don't know, Mark, man. What the fuck? What can you do? And then you want to. Then the worst part though about that is that this bitch, she gets so insecure. You want to go to the internet and say stupid shit, and you
But it
want to
makes it
say,
even worse. It
"Bruh,"
amplifies it
and then you
so
want to
bad.
bring up my children. All my children are grown. Don't do that.
And the problem
Like,
is you can't take it back.
yeah. But on the flip side, on Kim will involve our children by calling them and telling them every fucking thing. And I'm like, stop. Why all my kids have kids? They have their own family and problems they have to deal with, just normal life shit. Why in the fuck are you involving them in our shit and you're trying to get them to go against me?
Yeah.
You're trying to drive a wedge in between. We got four boys and a girl. So you're trying to drive a wedge in between me and my children by stating I don't call my kids and tell them, oh, your mom did this, your mom did that. No, because Kim already does it, and then they come to me like I'm the bad guy.
Hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
what the fuck type of shit is that? And I'm sorry to go on a rant about this shit. I'm so sick of this fucking shit. It don't make no
I
goddamn
can't believe they
sense.
haven't stopped it yet. You just need to sit them all down and say, we're not having an
I
intervention,
already
but
did.
sit down.
No, my kids, they don't get involved no more because they know what it is.
Yeah.
Like, they're all adults. And at first they were getting involved, but now they're not so much anymore. But now the shit that she did today with the internet shit didn't make it no
With
better
your
because
daughter.
my daughter
Yeah.
want that ass again.
Yeah.
And so,
I mean,
yeah.
you and I talked a little bit Saturday, and but you guys, it sounded like you guys were having a little fun and stuff like that, and it's gonna be good. Watch a movie.
That's what we did.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
exactly what we did. But I don't know, man. Jessica does shit to, she does certain little things that irritates me.
I mean, my Saturday, dude, you heard that shit, man. I talked to you afterwards. I got back, and I left here, which remember I got a call. I had to go put out a fire real quick
Hmm.
with Charlie, who were
Yeah,
interviewing.
yeah.
Okay, and then I told you. I mean, I was there for shit. It must have been 4 hours. I didn't get home till 6, and I left here. No, it was more than that. Shit, I left here at what, 10:30, 11.
Hmm.
Ran back really quick.
You left shortly after Amanda left. No, that was Friday.
No, that was yeah,
That was
Saturday
Friday.
morning. It was just you and
No, you
me.
stayed the night Friday.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Saturday morning I left.
Okay, yeah,
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 and I told you, hey, I got to go because I got two phone calls real quick.
yeah.
We were meeting, and man, I'll tell you what, you were like, what the fuck, and Charlie, you're probably gonna listen to this, and I already told you because I sent you a text. I said, man, what you said to me really fucked me up, and but I was telling you throughout the whole thing. And then all of a sudden, at the end, when we were leaving each other, there was three of us, and we were talking about what we're gonna do, and just making sure that everything was copacetic with his bio and all
Hmm.
that shit that's going on. And when he gives me a fucking hug, he goes, so with his life, how horrible it was, and I told you, what you guys are going to hear it Thursday. But how fucked up his life was, and I've only gone through this shit for 3 years, right?
Yeah.
And he looked at me and goes, "Yep, I've killed people too, but are you going to be here Thursday?" And I was like, I was going to ask you the same question if you were going to be here Thursday. So why,
Right.
like, why would, dude, that fucked me up, man. I was like, why the hell would you say something like that after almost 3 years, just shy of 3 years now, about 4 months shy? I've been working my ass off, fighting every goddamn fucking thing that I've got surgeries, fucking
Yeah.
pancreatic, all that shit, head, and that really fucked me up, man. And I talked to you about it for a minute, and you even said, I was like, I don't even know how to take it right now.
I still
Yeah,
don't.
I don't either. Now I'm gonna
The
ask him.
fuck?
I can't wait to
Like
actually elaborate.
that shit was like
I'm like, but
when
that's
you
what you lead
told
me
me
to
that
that?
shit, I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Bro, that's like the I don't know. I don't even know what the fuck he meant by it. I'm assuming he meant were you gonna be a fucking live by Thursday? What the fuck? That's what I'm assuming. Or I don't know. Maybe he wasn't. Maybe he was. Like I said, I
I
assumed,
had
but I
no
don't
idea,
know.
man.
But he probably just wanted to make sure that you were gonna be ready for Thursday.
Oh no, I'm gonna be ready, but
Yeah. Well, I would like to assume that. You know.
yeah, what? So what I wrote to him Saturday at 9:32 p.m. I wrote, Charlie, you really fucked me up today. Finally, I sent that to him, right? And he wrote back. He goes,
Bro, it looked like you sent a long ass fucking paragraph. Or something. Who's in the green?
"No, that's me in the green.
Who's
He's
it?
in the
That's
white.
him.
He's in the white.
What
Yeah,
the
yeah."
fuck?
So he goes, on Sunday, he said, "I'm on my way to corporate worship. I won't be available until after 12:30. Yeah, I have a way of doing that to people, but God wants to fix this. He's watching us both." It's like,
Mm.
I was like, okay, I gotta go.
Yeah,
And that's when
because
we went and ran all the errands that we had to
bro,
run.
that's
Oh
I'd
man.
have had to rack my brain for at least 2 minutes, like trying to consider that shit that he said. I'd have been like, I'd have just been sitting there still on the couch. And if I smoked weed, I'd have gotten a deeper thought about the shit.
Oh no.
But I was just like, the fuck? When you told me, I was like, the fuck is he talking about?
I got up, we started running errands, and I finally got home like around 4:30, something like that. And I sat down, I went downstairs, and you know how many TVs I have up. So I
Yeah.
had one on CNBC, had one on I know I watched I forgot to watch the last episode of
Oh, DJ
no,
DJ Easy Dick and
Tulsa.
the Jack Off
No,
album.
the Tulsa King with Sylvester Stallone.
Tulsa King.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Tulsa King.
yeah,
Yeah,
good
yeah.
show.
And then I put on
Was it season one?
it was season one,
Yeah, I think it's
eight and nine, 8 and 9 were the last
yeah,
two
yeah, yeah,
episodes.
yeah.
Yeah, so I
Yeah.
watched both of those
Good
on,
show.
on one TV. So I had CNBC, the Tulsa King.
What were you watching on like Paramount or something or fucking Prime or something?
It was on Paramount Plus.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. And then it was funny. I put on the big 70 inch. I threw on oh man,
Oh,
that's to get
one or
all
two.
different. Number two.
Okay, I started watching that the other night.
It actually got me in a better mood, man, because it
Okay,
was so funny. And I'm glad that whoever makes, I don't know if it's Marvel or
it's
whoever,
Marvel.
is it Marvel?
Yeah, it's
I
either Marvel or DC.
one of the DC's, well, shit, you're right. It could be
Yeah,
either one.
yeah, it's
Damn
either
it.
one of those. I can't
Um,
remember.
but what, man, I have to give it to him. I love Jason Momoa. I love the other guy too as well, his brother. Okay, that
Who
he's a
the
great
fuck is his
actor.
brother?
Yeah, little blonde hair guy that he's been in several movies as a villain.
You know where he got his start at? Jason Momoa. Stargate, the TV series that used to come on Sci-Fi. You
What?
ever seen? Yeah, bro.
I
That's
remember
where.
Stargate, but no, I didn't even
Not
know
the
that was
movie, not the
no,
movie,
the
the
show.
series. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. That's where he got
I
his
didn't even
start
know
at.
there was a movie.
Yeah,
No, I did not.
you never seen the movie?
No, I just thought there was Star
Where
Trek
the fuck
movies. Shit.
no, where the fuck
Oh,
do you think the series came from?
oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I'd never watched it.
yeah.
Yeah.
The original movie was with the motherfucker who played if I'm not mistaken, MacGyver. Um, Kurt Russell was in there in the movie. Um, there's a lot of famous actors that
Yeah.
played in the original the Stargate movie, and then they made the series on
Mhm.
Wi-Fi. and Jason Momoa came in like in season 3, 2 or 3.
I didn't even know that.
And yeah,
Yeah.
bro, like pull up the series one of these times and then just watch it. They were good as fuck. And then they made a movie off of the series with the same people who played in the series.
Mhm.
Yeah, but he was a fucking alien. Well,
Well, I
not
could see that.
yeah, he wasn't from Earth. He was from another planet.
I will have to tell you about Aquaman. They actually made it really funny, dude. They have a lot of one-liners, like when they're doing shit,
Hmm.
and then it was funny. They were running through this forest. His brother goes, "It's this because they were on Earth. They were up, not underwater. They were above water.
Yeah,
You know, with
yeah.
I don't know what they call them, oh, dry people or some shit like that. But it was funny. He was walking. They were running through, and his brother Steffi goes, "Is that supposed to happen?" And he goes, "No."
And
And it was the
and,
radiation and shit that turned this island or some shit. But it was funny. They were running away, and he goes, "How are you running so fast?" His brother said that to Jason Momoa. He goes, "You got
yeah.
to use your arms." And then he started using his arms, and then he fucking flew
See,
past Jason Momoa.
I couldn't get past the fucking first 3 minutes of that motherfucker because uh my wife had came over here and I was like I was tired anyway, so I just had just turned it on and fucking dozed off because it was like 5 in the morning, 5:30 in the morning. And then here she comes knocking on the goddamn door. And oh yeah, so I couldn't get through it, but I couldn't even fucking get through the first like couple minutes of it. But I was tired, so I dozed off on it. So I'm gonna watch it. But yeah, bro, he played in he got his start in that series. But he also played
Okay.
you see it
Yes,
now?
yes, I
Yeah,
do. Yes,
Stargate.
yes.
Yeah. And he also played in did he play fucking Conan too? The new Conan. I
The
do believe
Barbarian?
yeah, I do believe he played the new Conan. You know that Arnold Schwarzenegger played
Yeah, I remember. Yeah,
Conan the Barbarian,
Conan
Conan the
Barbarian. Yeah,
Destroyer.
yeah,
He
with
made two of
beautiful
them.
blonde that was
Yeah,
in.
yeah, 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 yeah,
Old school,
yeah, yeah,
old
yeah.
school.
Yeah, so that's 80s action. Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's
That's 80s action, late 80s
late
action.
'80s, early
Yeah,
'90s, something like that.
yeah, late 80s.
I do remember that. So he played on that series from 2004 to 2009 as Ronan Dex.
Yep,
Yep.
yep, 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 yep. I used to watch that shit every fucking, I think it came on Fridays. But that's when I first seen him. And then he made, I think he remade Conan the Barbarian.
So he actually went from. Did you know he's in the Minecraft movie too? That's coming out in 2025.
No,
Yeah, and then he's in C. Well, oh yeah, he was in Baywatch.
he was in
He
Baywatch.
was in Game of Thrones too as well,
Yeah, he was in Game of Thrones.
and Fast X obviously.
Yep, he was
Yep,
in there too.
yeah.
That was 10. That
Uh,
was the last one.
yeah. Fast X X is
It's
10.
10, yeah.
Yeah,
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 that was the
yeah.
last one.
Roman numerals. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
it's like the football they got.
Hmm. Roman numerals.
Yeah, yeah. I remember when he dressed up as. And he goes. Is it? He said he was, his father's son, but El Shante or some
Yeah.
shit. He was
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. I stopped watching Fast and Furious after like 4 when Paul Walker died. Whatever one he died in 5 or whatever. But I stopped watching after
You,
that
you know,
because they made so the shit reminded me like when you make so many of the same. Now they didn't make 10 or 11, they made probably 11 or 12 because you got to remember Hobbs and Shaw,
I like Hobbs Shaw though.
and
That
they
was
made
fun.
another one, Tokyo Drift.
Yeah,
So they made
that was
like
without
there's
Vin
like
Diesel.
12 of
Yeah.
them. Yeah, it's in the end, in the very end.
Oh, he was with. Oh,
Yeah, he was
oh,
there at
what
the
was he?
very end because Bow Wow was in there,
Yeah,
the rapper.
because they
Yeah,
were doing the
he came at the
what do
very
you call it?
end,
Yeah, the drifting shit. Yeah,
of
yeah,
the movie.
yeah.
Yeah, they was
It was
drifting and
over in
shit.
Japan, I
So
think
they
it
made
was.
it was.
Yeah,
So they made 12 and Tokyo Drift. Yeah, was in Japan,
yeah, yeah.
but they made like 12 of them bitches all together. That's too many fucking movies,
But
man.
I'll tell you what though, and I still watch them, and because it's always about family somehow, some way.
Yeah,
And I like that, especially when he gets a child involved and all the,
man, that
all
shit.
his
It's
enemies
like
are
watching
his closest
fucking
friends now,
all the
type deal.
fucking Friday the 13th and they made so many Friday the 13th with Jason and the same thing with Freddy. Like they get carried away with the shit.
See, you know what's funny is when I was a kid, that used to scare me,
You suck a
and
dick.
nowadays I just start laughing because it's so realistic, it's fake, type deal.
But the shit is like the shit is so bunk right now. Like if you watch an old Friday the 13th movie, that shit bunk as fuck. Like the worst one was when Jason was in outer space. Uh, yeah, bro.
This is how much I didn't watch the
And
newer
they
stuff.
thought him. He was frozen. They thought him Jason X.
Why is it in Transformers, Jason, all this shit, it's always somebody getting unfrozen?
I ain't gonna lie though. The Transformers are good though.
Yeah.
Those movies are good. And I did like the one with I liked all the
See, I
Transformer
like the
movies.
ones with Sheila LaBeouf and
Shia LaBeouf.
Charlotte. Is that how you say it?
Yeah, Shia LaBeouf. But he didn't play in the last couple ones.
No, no. And then
Mark
Mark
Wahlberg
Wahlberg did, and
and Tyrese, and he wasn't in the last. I don't think the last two or three.
the last one was with a young kid.
Yeah, but he was fucking. Shia LaBeouf was going crazy. He was losing his goddamn mind. He was. I
Don't we
don't
all
know. I don't.
sometimes?
Yeah, we do, but I don't know what the fuck he was doing, drugs and shit or whatever the fuck he was on. And old girl Megan Fox.
Yeah.
Is that her name?
Megan Fox, yeah. It was
Sexy
actually
ass
married to
white girl.
MGK now.
Yeah,
Michigan.
yeah. She got booted off of there because she called fucking Spielberg a fucking Nazi.
Why would she do that when he runs all the biggest movies, dude?
I don't know.
Sometimes you got to coach him
This
up.
is like the last Bad Boys for Life. I didn't like that one. Did you see that one?
I did see that
I
one.
didn't like it. I didn't like it.
I
I
thought it
think it
was
was part
funny.
three because it was
Bad
Bad
Boys
Boys
2.
Two, and then Bad Boys
Bad
for
Boys
Life.
2 was the one where they were in Cuba with
Yeah,
the guy coming in with the
yeah,
yellow,
yeah.
yeah,
Now those two are
that's funny
good,
one. Yeah.
but this last one, Bad Boys for Life, they could have kept that shit.
See, I thought it was, you know what I really want is, I loved the Miami Vice with Jamie Foxx
Jamie
and
Foxx and the
Col-
white dude,
Colin
Colin
Farrell.
Farrell.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would like them. I
You
would like
know
to
what
see
movie I
a number
did not
two on that one.
I probably watched it again too, but it wasn't it, you watched that movie a couple times. It wasn't as good as you would expect it to be. It wasn't that. It wasn't like it wasn't like a Tubbs and Crockett thing. Like if you watched the series
Yeah,
back in the
I
80s,
remember Tubbs and Crockett. Yeah,
yeah,
but that
I
was
mean
Don
that's
Johnson too,
yeah, Don
dude.
Johnson and
Don Johnson's just smooth, and
Don
he's making a
Johnson
comeback too.
and what's the nigga name? I can't remember his name, but he was Tubbs. I do no, he was Crockett. Can't remember. Fuck, it was so long ago. But
No, Crockett was Colin Farrell.
my uncle, yeah,
Yeah.
my uncle had every
You really think we're gonna
fucking
call white man Tubbs?
my uncle had every fucking episode recorded on VCR of Miami Vice because my uncle used to like to dress like back in the 80s and shit. My Uncle Kenny, he liked to wear suits and shit, so he would dress like Tubbs, the nigga who originally starred
Yeah.
in Miami Vice. But Miami Vice was a good show.
Philip Michael Thomas.
But the
That's
show,
who played it.
but the movie, I don't know, the movie couldn't hold to me. The movie didn't do the original TV show no justice. But it was a good. I'm not saying it wasn't a good movie.
He
It
played
was.
Ricardo Tubbs.
Yeah, Ricardo
Yeah,
Tubbs. Yeah,
dressed to the fucking T too.
yeah, but he wasn't
Yeah.
black though. He was really Cuban or something.
He looks black,
Yeah, but
but
fuck,
he's not.
A lot of Spanish motherfuckers look black.
Well, yeah, yeah, you're right though. He's got like more of a
Yeah,
South American
yeah.
type deal. And
That's how
yeah,
my uncle
yeah.
used to dress back then, bro. My uncle only wore suits.
I do remember when I grew up and when I was doing co-op with my dad and stuff like that. It was
Hmm.
probably into, let's say it started changing roughly about 2008, 2009. But we wore suits all the time, no
Yeah,
matter what.
yeah,
That was it.
yeah. Because you
And
didn't.
now
That's
that
how you
then when all of
dressed.
a sudden the casual jeans and sport jacket with a
Yeah,
tie,
yeah,
type deal, and then
yeah,
the tie got lost,
yeah,
you were
yeah,
too uptight and da da da,
yeah.
and yeah,
You
it
have
was
to
just
loosen up a little bit.
it was when just then what was it going into the 2000s, we're starting to make a ton of fucking money. That's when everybody,
And not only that, a ton of changes.
yes, with technology and
Yeah,
everything
yeah,
just started,
man.
yeah,
Yeah.
all the
It was like,
startups, Silicon
yeah,
Valley, all that stuff, yeah.
yeah, man. It
Yeah.
was like even with the women. You remember when the women used to wear the big hair and use the fucking Aquanet hairspray and all that
Oh
shit?
my God. I remember when mom, I used to
My
walk,
little
I,
sister, her homegirls used to be in the bathroom, bro. We was young as hell. We was like 13, 14 years old. And my little sister and their homegirls would be in there just spraying the fuck out my mama's Aquanet. And you go in the bathroom and all you smelled was that damn hairspray
so imagine this,
and the
okay?
fog of it.
Here's a comparison. Okay, you got that, right?
Yeah.
Imagine my mother having perm parties and Jane Fonda parties, dude. So they do
Yeah. Yeah.
seats lined up in the house. And then so they get their perms, they do all that shit, they big hair, lots of hairspray, Aveda, no matter what, or Paul Mitchell. Dude, you couldn't touch literally, if you lit a flame 1 foot
Boy,
away,
they
it
would
would catch it up,
boy, it go
dude.
up like Michael Jackson
But
shit
but
did.
but then the funny thing is, they literally after they got their hair did, they'd walk out
Here she
and on
go.
the TV, they'd have their big socks like Jane Fonda and start
Yep.
doing their workouts.
Oh, they weren't fucking. They were leggings.
But
The
and they
leggings were
stunk.
fucking. They were leg warmers.
But the perms, dude, they smell like shit.
Yeah,
And they
some
go
Aquanet.
oh,
I was like, goddamn, Jay. That's what we used to call my little sister. He was like, goddamn, her, Natalie. That was her right hand man, Natalie. She had a couple of homegirls. And they would just be in the bathroom mirror and be like four of them bitches in the mirror, just spraying each other hair, bangs. I'm like,
everything.
I
Oh
said,
no, it was always the bangs in front.
yeah, you gotta have the
Oh,
bangs. Gotta have the bangs. Gotta have the bangs and big pull.
oh yes. Oh, poopy. Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
I was
It's got to go up and then fall.
I used to be like, what the fuck, Jay? Are you serious?
Yeah.
Like they would be in there going off. But like my little sister Jelena, she is fucking beautiful. She always has been. And all her girlfriends were fucking gorgeous.
Okay.
She had a little fucking, they had their own little clique, but all of them were fucking beautiful.
Yeah.
My sister, she always had beautiful friends until she got older. Then she started bringing a little couple of ugly
I never
stragglers.
met your sister.
No, yeah, I don't fuck with her.
Okay.
But that don't, I love her, but I don't fuck with her because there's a lot of bullshit that happened with us in between me and her and our kids. And so it's just a lot
Yeah.
of shit that I would I don't like it that we're not as close as we used to be,
Mhm.
but there's certain things you just can't come back from.
There is.
And I
Yes,
don't give a
yeah,
fuck if
yeah.
you're family or not. There's just certain shit you just cannot come back
So
from.
there's certain shit you can't forgive, but you ask them,
Yeah,
and I was going to bring this up
yeah.
earlier with Kim and Jess. If we can't, can we get around it
I
instead of
don't I
accept?
don't
You know,
I don't
is
I
there?
don't
Can we? You know,
I don't want to get around. I'm like my niece came over here, my sister's daughter, in the summer. She brought her kids over, and I was barbecuing.
Mhm.
And so my niece came out on the back deck when I was barbecuing. And it kind of touched me and hurt me at the same time because
Mhm.
my niece was like, Uncle, you and my mom need to talk because we're all family. And the shit that I wanted to say, I didn't say because I'm not going to talk down about my sister to her children. I just won't do it. And I told her, I said, baby, I hear what you're saying. I love your mother. I'm going to always love her. That's my sister. But I don't fuck with her. She know what it is. And I just can't. The shit that's been going on with us, I don't think we'll never be able to um, have a conversation or talk again. And that's one of the reasons why I got mad at Kim. Me and my homie, we went to Burdick's, and I didn't know Kim was gonna be down there with all her homegirls, right? Whatever. It was one of their birthdays or something, so it was like 25 of them bitches in there.
Oh, Jesus.
And me and my homie walked in
Can
there, and
only
he
imagine.
like, and my homie like, because his baby mama was sitting over there with my baby mama. So he like, well, yeah, man, Gigi, man. I'm like, what? Oh my God, they deep as hell. So I'm
Oh,
like, man.
Jesus.
So then I go over there and speak to everybody, of course. You
Yeah.
know, I'm gonna be polite and speak to everybody.
Mhm.
And the next thing I know, Kim, um, she not at the table no more. Me and Kiki went to the bar, got something to drink or some shit. And no, Kiki was sitting next to his baby mama talking to her.
Yeah.
I went to the bar, got me something to drink. I come back, Kim not at the table.
Mhm.
So I look, I said, where the fuck, where Kim go? And like, she outside talking to your sister. I, what? Talking to my sister?
Kim was?
Yeah. And she know what the fuck going on with me and my sister. She know what
Huh.
my sister done did and what her kids done did to our kids. I go outside and I snap. And my sister with her husband, no problems with her husband. The nigga Lynn, he a good nigga. I call him dirty. He dirty. He dirty. He a dirty nigga. If you let him do you, he'll do you. Because that's why I call him dirty.
Is he just sly like that, or is he
Nah,
man's man, like dirty man's man
he
type
just
deal?
a, like if he can get down on you, he'll get down on you. That's why I
So
call him
fuck
dirty.
with you.
But he's a good nigga though.
Yeah.
I like him a lot. I actually got love for him. So, but I'm like, what the fuck? We get into a whole argument in front of birdies. And then my sister put on this fake ass cry face. Yeah, if you don't get the
Mhm.
fuck out of my face, with that bullshit. But you know, I said all that, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna always love my sister. That's my blood sister, same mama, same daddy.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna always love her. I just don't fuck with her. Do you got a family member like that? Like
You
you
know I
love them,
do.
but you don't fuck with them.
You know I do.
Yeah.
And I'm trying. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not even gonna mention it. But you know.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Well,
saying.
actually, there's there's
I'm
two.
not gonna say on
There's
this
two.
shit everything that
No,
happened between us,
there's
but
yeah.
at the end of the day, I just don't. All the shit has been too much. So, and that's why I just can't fuck with her. And I hate that. I have another baby sister,
So I'm gonna
but
stop you right
and I
there.
love her to death. She's perfect to me. Like you can't. My baby sister Tiffany, we call her Boo Boo. She can't do no wrong to me in my eyes.
So I have two actually. One, obviously, you know that I don't even know what's going on, and you know my nickname for that person is
Hmm.
Fantasyland
Hmm.
in my phone.
My damn.
The other one, what is that? Oh shit, I don't even
Oh, you
remember.
got like four sisters, don't you?
I got three sisters.
Okay.
Yeah, one and a half and two
Hmm.
two full. Obviously, the half still my sister. You know,
Fuck
well,
yeah.
I
Fuck
still
yeah. Y'all
my
talking
full
about the
sister.
same pussy. You talking about the same one.
But I have so it's funny because actually I'm starting to do nick. Oh, yeah, it's what is it? Oh God, I know I'm mean when I do
No,
that
you're
too.
talking about your oldest sister, the one that's half, right?
Oh yeah, you just threw that one under the bus.
Well, fuck. I mean, shit.
But no, she's almost like the same thing. It's like, yeah, I don't even talk to you. Get the fuck out of my life, man. Like,
Look,
don't.
even though I have my issues with my sister, bro, I would not. If your shit is fixable, my shit is not fixable with my sister. Not right now in this point in life. It's not. It's not fixable. I don't even want to fucking fix it
Yeah.
because if I like
Oh,
if I
I have her in as fuck she devil.
yeah. Because when I see her like at the store or something, I really, literally, and this some fucked up shit to say, but I'm telling you guys honest truth. I want to fucking choke the life out of her. That's
Yeah.
how bad it is. Like I just want to grab her by her fucking neck and wring that motherfucker until it's snap or she just fucking pass out and die.
I think the only thing that I've ever regretted.
Give me a second. I'm sorry, you guys. Yes, baby. What you did, you couldn't bring him in the door. You was a fucking clown. You have a fucking way of thinking. Do you know that? You always assume the worst, and then you gonna take your dumb ass. You gonna take your dumb ass online and say shit about my motherfucking kids.
Nate, we're streaming, man. Go air out your shit. We got 15 minutes, and then we'll take a break. Yeah.
Yeah. So
So
anyway,
yeah,
I
yeah.
apologize, people, but my yeah, yeah. So that's how I feel about my sister, bro. Like right now, my sister my sister is right underneath me, and not my baby sister. My baby sister, she the baby of the family. I ain't talking about Boo Boo. I'm talking about Jay and her ass. Like if I catch her in the store or something, I've already choked her ass once.
Your sister?
Yes, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, I choked her. And she's disrespectful. My sister is disrespectful. And if it wasn't for the nigga that she got now, this nigga fell in love with my sister. And I don't blame him because my sister is beautiful. She is.
Yeah.
She's a beautiful woman. But she ain't worth the goddamn.
The time and effort, dude.
I don't know. No,
I think it's
I
time and
no,
effort for
no.
me.
I believe because my sister used to be a hoe bag back in the day. I did too. So did my brother,
Mhm.
my baby sister, our baby sister. She wasn't never like that.
Yeah.
But me, my brother, and I got two brothers. But me and my older brother and my sister Jay, she was a hoe bag, and nobody likes a hoe bag. Like she got whatever. I'm not gonna tell her life story or none of that shit. But okay, fine. But she changed her life around, especially when she met her husband, the nigga that she with now. He changed her life because we ain't shit as men. We treat women like they ain't shit. So women in return, they do the same thing. If not worse, like I always say, you're not slick standing next to a can of oil. Because a woman is way slicker than you, than a man. So you can't beat a woman. You cannot beat a woman at all, especially when she's pretty. You know, you can't
Well,
beat her.
that's the funny thing about Pretty Women because I'm gonna capitalize this. I never stop and get coffee. I'm a tea guy, right? Just black, straight,
Yeah, that's
unsweet
some
tea.
bullshit.
And I stopped in
I'm a
and
tea guy. Some shit better off not being said, Mark.
give a fuck. People are coffee
Motherfucker said
people.
he drink tea. This nigga gay as hell. Black, green, what?
I just said black,
You
unsweet.
like black tea?
Yeah, unsweet, man. Yeah,
Unsweetened.
like
So you
fucking.
don't put no sugar in your fucking
Hell no,
tea.
I ain't
You just
fucking.
drink it.
Yeah,
That's gay as fuck. I
yeah,
told you you were
yeah.
a queer. Look at him. He's got his leg crossed again. He was thinking about
You know
tea.
what? It's better, dude. I don't know how people put sugar in their tea.
What?
Yeah, I don't
Get
know.
the fuck
That's
out of
one
here.
thing I
So
disagree with
what
the
about
South.
cold tea? You drink it unsweetened too?
Yeah,
Well, fuck you.
yeah,
Jerry did too. What the fuck? That's
yeah.
some white people shit. I want some sugar and lemon in my tea.
Well,
Oh, I ain't drinking no hot tea unless I got the flu or something.
but no, what I was going to tell you is, to capitalize, and then we can move on to something else.
You're not making a hot toddy.
Well, that's got alcohol in it.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but no, it's what I told her is like,
Oh, your sister?
yeah.
Uh-huh.
I said, you know what? I was going to throw you under the bus, and I talked to you about it, and just light her up. And she's actually somewhere in Mexico
She's
right
out of
now.
town, yeah.
Yeah. And but she doesn't get back to. But I told her, I said, you know what? You're not even gonna screw around. You know, what? It's already in the book. I'm just gonna let you read it, but try not to uh, drive
No,
any of whatever.
Mark.
And this is what I don't regret it, but I do regret it.
Yeah.
You know what?
Yeah, you're on
It had to be
books.
said. It had to be said. But
But did it?
I could have said it in a better way. But I
Okay.
just told her. I said, listen, if you want to drive the rest of your siblings like you did your husband to commit suicide, you
Jesus
go ahead.
Christ. Mark, god damn.
Well, that's true.
What I always say, bro, sometimes less is more. Don't say that shit,
That's
bro.
already in the book. I have to.
Jeez, well, let a motherfucker read the book. Don't say the shit online, bro. That's not right.
I will.
And I don't believe she drove anybody to do anything. Because when a motherfucker do some shit like that, that was already on their mind. That's the worst fucking sin you can commit. You whatever good you did in life, if you kill yourself, bro, when you take your own life, no sir, nigga coming up from hell with a handbasket to deliver your ass back down the fire. The devil, Lucifer, he coming to get you himself. You will never see the pearly gates. So I don't think that your sister was that bad that she drove her husband to kill himself. Whatever the fuck. I know people have issues and they have things going on, but I highly severely doubt that she drove him to
She's
that.
so vindictive, man.
So
Manipulative.
so what? I just don't want to believe that she
I didn't
she
either.
had that
I even
power.
told her I still love you.
I know, look, I know the POP, the power of the pussy. That's a bad motherfucker. But I just don't believe that she had that much power to drive this motherfucker to commit suicide. Like that's the no. No, I don't want to believe that.
You don't have to try to believe it.
I don't want to believe
Yeah,
it.
you don't have to.
No, this motherfucker was just weak. He was a weak motherfucking individual
I think anybody that
who
commits
couldn't
suicide is weak.
who couldn't just like, bro, there's nothing in this world that'll make me take myself out the game.
Hell no.
Nothing.
I'm too conceited anyways.
Don't have nothing to do with being conceited.
It
But
actually has a
there's
lot to do.
nothing because bro, it'll be great. It'll be greater later. Tomorrow's another day.
Well, I actually
So
even
whatever the fuck
I
you was
actually even
dealing with, give me a light.
I actually even thought about it today.
I
And
think
it was
that
the weirdest thing because I came home. Obviously, you
yeah.
know that I got I had to go to the neurologist today, got fluid taken on my head, and then had to do a bunch of tests, and then off to my last treatment.
Is his parents alive? Did he have children for one?
Yeah, I had two.
With your sister?
Yeah,
Selfish bastard.
yeah,
Selfish bastard.
yeah.
I got a buddy of mine, speaking of which, and I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off, Mark, but I got a buddy of mine. He was younger than us. He came up behind us. And this nigga, I don't know what made life get so bad for him. And I don't think that he actually meant to kill himself. But when you play fucking Russian roulette, it's 50-50.
Yeah.
And he wound up fucking being drunk. His I know his baby mama had a child by his cousin. That's why I say women are fucking vicious. I don't trust none of these bitches. His baby mama wound up having an affair with his cousin and got pregnant and had a kid. I think he had like 4 or 6 kids with her.
Hmm?
Something like I can't remember exactly. But I had just seen the nigga at Red Lobster, and
What is it with you guys on Red Lobster?
I don't know. This is a while ago, Mark. This is a
Because
few
I
years
walked
ago.
in, I saw the big Red Lobster bag, and I
Yeah,
remember you
yeah,
telling me that you guys went
yeah,
there. Yeah,
yeah. Well, this was a few years ago,
yeah.
and I don't know. I heard he was on drugs and shit and all that, and it did appear to be because all his teeth was missing, and they said he was smoking meth. But
Oh, that
um,
makes sense though.
I don't know. And then I know he was drinking heavy and all that shit. But shit, I drink heavy too. But n- next thing I know, they said he dead. I'm like, what the fuck you mean he dead? What happened to him?
Well, here, I'm going to cut you off
He
really quick
killed
because of the
himself.
meth thing. Because when I first came home,
I
my
don't
hip,
know if he was or not. That was just what I
but
heard.
the same sister that we were talking about,
Hmm.
I walked into the office and she looks at me, and this is the floor covering, right? She looks at me and goes, "How much are you doing meth?" And I'm like, "Oh, what the are you fucking kidding me? I just came home from Texas. No. This was just shit, neglect and blah 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 and
Yeah.
everything and getting fixed and skiing
And it
and
can be
sports and shit
hereditary
like that.
too.
You
It can
know?
be hereditary because my mother
Yeah.
had bad teeth. My mother
But I
had,
had the greatest season in the world. It was
and
just
then
sports.
my kids, like three of my kids had that shit. Like my shit is fucked up right now. I need to have it done. But well, my kids were a good thing. My wife had good insurance from her job,
Hmm.
and she works for the state. And but yeah, my little Nate, he didn't want to get no braces or none of that shit, so his teeth is all fucked up right now. They're not fucked up like falling out and shit. They're just
Yeah.
like discombobulated.
Yeah.
Yeah, he looks like a fucking vampire met a wolf. But Jesus. but,
Got the big things and then what? The choppers or what?
yeah, his shit, but that shit is hereditary.
Yeah.
My brother had to get his teeth fixed.
Yeah.
My
I
sister,
remember you telling me that
yeah,
because that's, oh, by the way, Dr. Bozzi, thank you so much. I'll see you Thursday.
yeah, and smack this nigga. But my brother had to
You probably
my
will.
my brother, my oldest brother had to get his teeth fixed. I hate the dentist. I hate motherfuckers being all in my goddamn mouth. Can't stand that shit.
No, I
But
just hate being ding at the end
all
of it
that
when I
shit, yeah,
walk out. I
I
can't
don't like
drink.
that
I can't
shit.
fucking do. I just it doesn't matter.
My sister, my sister that's underneath me, her teeth is kind of they're not like awkward looking or nothing,
Mhm.
but they're like discolored and shit. And but my youngest sister, she never had a problem with her shit that I know. But My two of my kids, my little mate never wanted to get. He don't like the dentist either. Like me, I hate the motherfuckers. So his shit, like I said, it's like a vampire met a wolf. And but my daughter and my youngest son, shit, we had to get their shit together, bro. And so their shit is all nice and straight and clean and all that shit because we kept them in the dentist, you know.
Yeah.
But and my oldest two sons, they shit is they you know their mom she has good teeth, so I'm glad they didn't get that shit from me. But my oldest two sons, they have good teeth, but my youngest three, we had to keep they ass in the dentist. Little Nate, which is my third oldest child,
Mhm.
that nigga did not want to go. That nigga hated the dentist, and I don't blame him because I hated the bitch. I hate the motherfuckers to the day. I don't like the motherfuckers being on their damn mouth. I just don't like it. I don't know why. I just don't like it.
Dude, when I had,
You know what I like to do? I like to fart. I like to just, especially first thing in the morning. I like to blow a motherfucker.
how did we get on fart after dentist?
I don't know. But I like to.
Oh,
Do you have you
tangent.
yeah, have you ever Dutch oven the bitch? Bro,
Dude,
that's the funniest shit. Then
yeah,
one day my bitch, she farted and that motherfucker smelled like garbage. I was like, God
I
damn,
have no
bitch.
idea how this did, not even a 180. It's like completely from Western Europe to fucking Eastern, or, like Eastern,
Bro,
North of,
so I just okay. Now I switch subjects
he
totally,
just
but
went
fuck
all
it.
around the Pacific,
Yeah,
Dead Sea, Red
yeah.
Sea, fucking all
Uh,
the Baltic, over the fucking Atlantic,
tell me
came
you,
right back down. You did the Columbus route before we did the Panama Canal.
but tell me you don't like to blow a good one first thing in the morning. You get up out the bed, all you got on is your boxes, and then you just you gotta piss, right? You gotta have an early morning piss, and then you gotta blow one, nigga, and your boxes move a little bit,
Can't
like
you
they
use the
wiggle.
bathroom while you're pissing and just take a fart?
Yeah.
I don't even know how I'm continually going with this shit. What? How the talking so serious? Then you just completely
Know why
leave
that shit
everything
just
out.
popped in my head after about getting teeth fixed and shit. But it
Oh
did.
my god, dude.
Bro, because
Oh,
I woke up this morning, bro, and I'm like, when I got up this morning, right, I got
yeah,
the now I got my joggers on in my drawers and shit. I don't like to sleep in my shirt sometimes, especially when it get hot in the house. So I got up this morning, bro, and I walked
yeah.
to the back and I blew one so loud. Wow.
Oh
That's
my
what it sounded
god.
like. But it felt so good.
Well, I can't
I
wait
think it was the
because
cheesecake I ate.
you ordered a big burrito
Yeah, I'm about to do it again.
and you're gonna do it tomorrow.
Fuck yeah, I'm gonna do it tonight. Shit, I'm gonna do it tonight and in the
Oh,
morning. I promise you.
oh my goodness
I'm gonna
gracious.
fucking blow somebody's shirt off.
Oh God. There you go.
But have you ever Dutch oven a bitch?
I probably have when I was younger.
I do it right now. That's the
No.
funniest shit, bro. They fucking it's like hitting them with a fucking
No,
steak grenade.
although the girl that obviously you know about that, but I don't take care of next week, but go 50-50 yeah, but she used to do that shit in her sleep, but I thought it was fucking
Me
hilarious
too.
because she would hold it in all day long and then she'd be sleeping into it.
She couldn't stop it.
Oh, dude, but I was the only one awake.
No, bro, I swear to God, I love a woman gotta just like walk around like a dude, and when she gotta rip that bitch, baby,
Oh, I had a
rip
girl,
that bitch.
her first letter of her name was D, but she would fart, burp, and you just did nothing but laugh. You're just like, cereal, and you can't do it. And it was just like shocking how like you'd be having a great party, and then all of a sudden you'd be around a fire,
Yeah,
and then all of a sudden you hear, and she would just start rock. But she was so cool. She'd be like, "Guys, that was me. Don't worry."
you know
You
what I
know?
hate though? I hate when they do a queef.
Oh boy.
That's some nasty smelling shit.
All right, guys, we're gonna take a break. We're gonna eat. We're
Oh, hold on, ladies.
we're an hour into it.
If you don't know what a queef is, that's when you fart, that motherfucker come up the front and run up to your pussy, then come out and smells like, oh my God. Where are this? The fuck?
All right, man, I'm starving. I haven't had big burrito
Let's eat.
since like I was in college.
Let's eat.
Okay, let's go eat.
In a few minutes. Queef. Who was so your mom was over here earlier. She do know her brothers
2 minutes, guys. We'll be right back.
and
and I'll be back.
All right, go ahead.
All right. All right, guys, we're back. Man, I just had a burrito. Yeah, obviously, if you guys are listening, it's
And
been a
this
long day.
motherfucker got to take a
So
shit
I'm
already.
gonna turn it to Nate for about 5 minutes, and I'll be back.
Yeah, okay, 5 minutes, my ass. You know, white boys, they shit quick. It take a nigga 2 minutes and 30 seconds to drop a load in that motherfucker. And that include wiping your ass. So I don't know what the fuck Mark is. But what can we do? Yeah, no. So now I don't know. Like when you get my age, and it's crazy because you wouldn't think it would be as confusing as the shit be happening, but it's like the older you get, the more confusing life gets. I don't know why. I guess because we I don't know. I guess because we're involved in a lot more shit the older that we get, and especially with personal relationships and shit and kids and all that. And like all my kids are grown, so they have their own opinion about shit. And so does everybody that I know. Everybody that I know, they always have their own opinion about shit, which there's nothing wrong with because I got my own opinion about shit. Me, I had that I don't give a fuck mentality about nothing at the end of the day because I feel like I did my job in life. I raised my children. They're all good. They're all like all my kids are good parents, and all my kids have children, but they're all good parents. And I know, especially my daughter, she, my daughter, a woman, period, goes through a lot of shit dealing with men who ain't shit, who don't take care or support their kids. So my daughter has a whole fucking bag on her. She got two boys, and she's got a good nigga that she deal with. I don't know what he does as far as his financial situation is, but I know he's good to my grandkids love him. So that's always a good thing. But she had a nigga like that before she got with the nigga she with now. He was good to him. Well, he was good to my oldest grandson with her. She didn't, if I'm not mistaken, I think they broke up and then she got pregnant with my second grandson, Casey. He's only a year. He just turned a year. But the nigga who she with, I don't know exactly what's going on with that shit with my youngest grandson as far as paternity wise or whatever. I don't exactly know. And I don't ask, but he's good to both my grandkids, and to me, that's all that matters. So yeah. But my daughter just went the fuck off on me earlier. And she wasn't wrong in nothing that she said. She was not wrong. It made me goddamn cry. Shit. While she was crying, man. Oh, man. Because as everybody know, I'm married to her mother, to my kid's mother, and but we've been separated for a long time, and I got a girlfriend, and I've been with her for 3 years, going on 3 years, and so it's just crazy. But my daughter, she just broke some shit down to me today in front of her mother, might I add. I'm like, oh my God, really? But yeah, no, what can you do? Mhm. So yeah, we just ate some food. Me and Mark crazy ass. We just ate some fucking Mexican food. I know I'm gonna be taking a good shit later on. That nigga ran there and took a shit automatically. The fuck? His shit went from neutral to dry real quick. The fuck you doing? I thought he was in park, but that motherfucker was in neutral. Yeah, he had to take one. He had to go holler at the porcelain god. Yeah, yeah. What can you do? See? Like,
All right, guys. Well, I'm back. I have no idea what just happened, but I'll tell you what, I feel so much lighter.
not
I
lighter.
haven't had big burrito in so darn long since I was in college.
What's the way? Right on
Oh,
the toilet. Lettuce, cheese, tomatoes.
oh, dude.
Yeah. This motherfucker.
I don't think I am skinny as hell, and I don't think I've ever felt so fat in my life.
This motherfucker.
I'm like uncomfortable fat.
That motherfucker just smacked that burrito.
I felt like I only ate half of it, and you said that was a small one. That was
It
a
was.
pequeño.
Yeah, it's a classic.
It wasn't the grande.
No, you know that motherfucker be
Oh,
the biggest your head burrito. That
I feel like
motherfucker
I'm
be
gonna
big
start
as fuck.
sweating on it, dude. Seriously.
God damn it.
Oh, so what happened while I was gone? I just heard yelling.
Well, she just check. She just called me. She just defending her position,
Well,
which
that's
is to be
fine.
expected. Yeah, it is. It's fine. I'm not
I
knocking
will
it.
have to say though,
But I'm just saying, like the shit that they do, and I'm in the middle of the shit. It feel like that. It seems like that I can't. Well, I know I can't win for losing, but
yeah.
why don't y'all just calm the fuck down? Either one of y'all walk, and neither one of them want to walk away
Oh, we know that.
and
Yeah.
sit their ass down and shut the fuck up. No, they both of them want to stand there and argue with each other while I'm right there in the middle trying to prevent them from fighting.
What I get a little bit turbed about is they know we're doing a show.
Yeah.
Why the fuck give us 3 or 2 hours, 3 hours just to be us? Quit fucking calling.
So you think they give a fuck about
No, they
that?
don't. No,
A woman is gonna be a woman, and when they want to get their point across, they're gonna do their best to get it across.
I don't.
I wouldn't be surprised if this bitch didn't pull up right now, knock on the door, and come in here and get to
I'm
talk
actually
crazy.
surprised that she was that respectful that she put it in the mailbox.
Yeah, but she could have came in. I didn't like that
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
I didn't like that at all.
I don't know. Oh man.
And I'm hungry
Oh.
again. I'm about to eat some more bullshit, Mark. I'm either gonna eat me a fucking double Big Mac with extra cheese, extra pickles, and extra mac sauce, or
Wait, hold on.
yeah,
You
yeah,
got all this,
yeah. I'm gonna eat again.
and then you're gonna order more?
Yeah, no, no. I'm not hungry.
Bitching, yelling, fucking
Yeah,
bitch, cunt.
she's gonna do it anyway.
Yeah. Oh my goodness gracious,
I'm just saying.
dude.
And because all I do is I yell at, cussed out, and all that shit. So the least a motherfucking bitch can do is go give me some food.
So I'm gonna flip this at 180. You wouldn't believe what I saw on the way on Saturday. I almost called you, but I couldn't because I was laughing too hysterically. I knew I had to get prepped for this meeting to go put out this fire
Well, what?
really quick. So I'm driving and I take a left going by, Greenleaf and all that trust where the park is right
Yeah,
there. So they're on the corner right there where the new building went up, the apartments and all that shit.
over here.
Yeah, it used to be a law firm that
Yeah,
Canfield or whatever the hell they
yeah.
I shit you not, dude. I was like, okay. And I even took off my glasses for a minute and I went like this because I was stepped at the stoplight. And I was sitting there, the park's on the left, Greenleaf's here, Canfield. And I'm like, am I really seeing this shit? And I was like, I cleaned my glasses and I went, and I was like, I am. I'm not fucked up. Like, I was like,
What the
what?
fuck? What was
So, dude, no, it was a real Indian with feathers with a fucking little thing over him. He was moccasins and his wife, too. Dude, it was like they
was
were
walking up the street like that?
walking up, just a man and wife. They were probably in their 70s, 80s. You know how Indian,
Yeah,
real
natives.
American Native Indians. Yeah. Oh my God. Dude, I could, the light changed and there was a cop behind me and I was like, fuck, I gotta go and I can't snap a photo. I'm probably gonna get pulled over like I'm texting or some bullshit. I want to take a picture, but I look, dude, he had and
The full
she,
headdress and shit on.
everything, both
Damn.
of them. And they were real Native Americans, dude.
Yeah.
And I was like, and then the first thought was like, what the fuck you doing down Kalamazoo?
Well,
What are you doing?
I'd have pulled over and got out and like, let me hit y'all ass real quick.
Oh,
Bink.
I had the meeting to go to that, I had to put out.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
so I didn't have time, but I was just like, and they were the only people on the sidewalk all the way down to West Michigan.
So you got a good view.
Oh, dude, I had the only view,
Oh,
full peripheral view, 180, right there.
not for real.
A 180.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
you got
yeah,
the peripheral.
yeah.
Peripheral.
I know what the fuck you mean.
Yeah.
You cock smuggler.
Oh, Jesus, man. I'll tell you what.
I'd have pulled over and hopped out on the ass. Like, let me get y'all real quick. Clean
Usually I would have, and I probably would have did a selfie.
that part.
But I
Yeah,
would have been nice, obviously, and
yeah, yeah.
escorted. But I would have told him, "Do you mind if I put it up on the website?"
Well,
That shit just doesn't happen.
no, bruh, you're not the only. I've seen that shit before. I got a homie of mine. He's in prison right now. Big Mike. He in prison for some shit he didn't even do. And yeah, his people would. They are from Athens, I do believe. They're Potawatomi. So they're tribal people own firekeepers.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. So he would not him in particular, but some of his people would
Mhm.
they like on whatever holidays they have or celebrate, I don't fucking know. But yeah, they would dress up in that shit. And well, fuck that. Let me switch gears. So one day when I first met
No, keep it going.
I am. When I was young, right, when I first met the Mexicans and shit on Washington, my homie Vodka. You met Vodka before. I'm pretty sure you met Vodka before.
I've met a lot of people.
Yeah, you met him before.
I just
He's
can't put
the
a
older
face with a
Mexican
name.
dude. But anyway, they they were over there in Washington and I went over there to take care of some shit with them. And I was young too. I was probably about like maybe 18, 17, 18 years old. And there's a fucking car hood on the ground in the middle of the driveway and there's smoke coming up from the motherfucker. I'm like, bro, what's going on underneath the goddamn car hood? Why is it?
They did a pit underneath, and they're
Yeah,
cooking some shit.
yeah.
Yeah, that's how they do it.
So,
Yeah.
bro, they moved the car hood off that motherfucker. I forget what
It was
time of
probably
day it
wrapped in
was.
leaves, all kinds of
No,
shit.
I wasn't wrapped in leaves. It was, yeah, it had banana leaves
Yep,
wrapped around this
exactly.
shit
Because
and
of holding
and
the
aluminum
moisture.
foil and all that
Yeah.
shit. Well, they pulled a whole bull head up out that motherfucker, man.
Oh yeah.
Smacked that bitch on the picnic table, bro, and it got to mixing everything up in that motherfucker. It's barbacoa, but there's two different types of barbacoa. There's just the cheek meat, and there's the whole head.
See, I did not know that.
Yeah.
I look
So
at barbacoa as barbacoa.
no,
I didn't know there's two
there's
different kinds.
yeah. Well, you better if it's like kind of slimy, you don't want that one because that bitch got the brains mixed in it, the eyeballs, the tongue.
So it's almost like our hot dog
Yeah.
kind of thing.
But they pulling all this shit out this motherfucker nigga, the eyeballs, the brain, the fucking cheek meat,
What
the
they do, just stomp
tongue.
on them and
Nah, just
mix it up.
just shred it all up together with a couple of forks. And they tell me, you want some? Hell no, I don't want none of that shit. The
It's
fuck? That was the nastiest shit I ever seen at that point in my life. Just taking everything off the guy. By the time it was done, it wasn't nothing but a white skull left. Everything came out that mouth.
See, that's almost like when you thought I was crazy. And guys, you guys can go back to previous episodes and hear it. But I brought up monkey brains with my dad.
That's
They actually
Indiana
brought
Jones
it,
shit.
and you just take the chopsticks and dude,
I wouldn't dare.
it's the weirdest fucking thing.
I wouldn't dare eat the brain out of a fucking animal.
It was actually kind of tasty.
And I thought that when I was young, when my dad used to eat hog head cheese,
Hog head cheese.
yeah,
Never even heard of that.
it's like fuck. You never heard of luncheon loaf or
Is that
hog head
is that
cheese?
the lunch and loaf? Is that the shit that's in the meat that
Yeah,
yeah, you can see
that's
it.
some nasty shit.
Dude, it looks gross.
It is gross.
It's like bologna with a little shit in it inside the
It's
meat.
nasty as
Yeah.
fuck. But uh, my dad, he would eat that shit, bro. Hog head cheese, and it was like every part of the pig's fucking face, the snout, the ears, the fucking lips, the tongue, all that shit mixed up into like a fucking like a loaf, like
Yeah, it's like a loaf.
bologna.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Uh,
So he would eat that shit with crackers, and I just thought that shit was some of the most disgusting shit ever. I wouldn't, and I've never fucking tasted it, and I wouldn't because I seen what happened to it. You know,
yeah.
when I knew what the fuck it was, I was like, oh yeah, I'm not eating that shit.
You know what's funny is
That's some
why
southern
don't
shit
we do a
though.
foodie show, man? You're such a good cook, and I love to cook. May as well, we could have somebody here and
When it warms up, then yeah,
yeah,
we'll get them
yeah,
smokers going and shit,
man.
and then
I will have
we'll
to
put
say though,
this
while
on
we're
there.
on food though, man, and my ex Eve would never try it. Maybe she, I think she tried it, but I got turned on to bone marrow.
I never had
Dude,
that.
it's so good. Oh
I
my
heard it was good.
God.
What you eating on like bread, like
No,
some
so
toasted
what they
bread?
do is they cut the femur, the bone in
Yeah, yeah, I
half,
know.
and then they serve it to you with the bone
Well,
right
they
there.
roast it, right?
I don't know
Yeah,
how
they
they did it.
roast
So
it.
I actually had it in a South American restaurant the first time.
Yeah, they roast
Yeah,
that shit.
I don't know how they did. I
And
never
then,
asked, but
so what
yeah.
you just ate it right out of the bone?
Dude took a spoon right there. It was
Yeah,
half cut, and I just kept eating it and eat. Dude, it
yeah.
was the most delicious. And I kept going. We went back there a couple times. Oh, it was the
No,
most unbelievable thing.
I would probably try that, but a lot of like when I watch Food Network and shit, they like spread that shit like on a fucking
Like a pate type deal.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
what the fuck do you call a toast point? They would spread it on like a toast point,
No, no, I ate so
and
they gave you little
you just
toast
ate it
like toastage
right out of
right
the
next
bone.
to it that
Yeah.
yeah, you could no, it was so good. You didn't want to screw it up,
Mm.
man. It had so much texture in itself and so much seasoning and just the taste of it.
Mm.
You know what? When you eat it, you actually feel better.
See, I'm not a big pate guy. I don't like that shit because
That tastes
it's
different though than bone marrow.
yeah,
But
yeah,
yeah,
but
yeah.
it's similar. It's different but similar because it's like the
Pate's
same.
cold.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's like the same texture.
Yes, it is, but it's
Yeah,
not hot.
yeah, right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I wouldn't probably, I would never fuck with it probably.
But yeah, so
I might try it on a toast point.
yeah, they'll literally take like, okay, so my knee to my hip, and they'll cut my bone right in half
So,
and put it, and they'll serve you with the bone right there. Like you could take the
so,
bone home to your dog if you want to.
so a human?
No, actually, I don't even, fuck, I don't know. No, you
You,
could,
you just said that they would take your blood.
for instance, I'm trying to give you a visual
Okay,
of what they
okay.
do.
Yeah, no, no, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
No, I know how they make it, and I know where it comes from. But I'm just saying, I wouldn't fucking, I don't know, I don't think I could eat that shit. I just don't think I could bring myself to eat that shit because knowing what it is, I'm not. Uh, now, unless the damn animal was dying, then I would eat every part of that motherfucker.
Well,
Yeah,
that's like when you kill a deer or a bison or
yeah,
any
yeah.
animal, you're gonna skin it,
Yeah,
you're gonna gut it, you're gonna,
that's what I would do.
you look exhausted, man.
No, so I'm just thinking about the shit what we're talking about, and the shit is so fucked up. And I'm wondering, Like, was that their was it a delicacy or was it their fucking last resort?
It was a delicacy. Yes.
Yeah, see, I don't get that part.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what? Actually, it should be a delicacy because you don't see it very often. But when you do see it, it's very rare. But man, it is the best thing ever.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, I get that. Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't, but because everything ain't for everybody. But I want to eat that shit.
It's no different like caviar too.
Fuck that. Caviar is fucking
You don't like
disgusting.
you don't
No,
like caviar? You don't like
no,
escargot? You don't like any of that shit?
bro.
If you drop another lighter between those
Hold on,
that
hold
goddamn
on.
couch, at least
Don't.
we got two more.
Damn.
You did. Oh, well, I'm
No, I
hooked.
was thinking
I'm hooked
about the
on my
fucking. Bro, you had just brought over the calamari the other night. Did you like that shit? Well, I do not like that shit at all.
See, I don't like the rings, but I do like the actual tentacles.
Strips or whatever.
The tentacles, yes.
Yeah,
That's
no,
yes.
I don't like. I had
But it can't be regular deep fried. It's got to be like with a really light panko.
batter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so we were in Chicago. Me, my wife, her brother, his old lady, and I think there was another couple with us. And we went to, I think it's called Algeria's. It's a Mexican seafood restaurant on the north side of Chicago. And we ordered this big ass seafood platter. And
Hmm.
I do believe it was me and my wife's anniversary one year. And we ordered this big ass seafood platter. And it came with every fucking thing you can imagine in this
So you had a
motherfucker.
seafood tower.
Yes,
Yes, I've had that in Chicago.
yes,
Yes,
yeah,
every single there are
yeah,
three different tiers,
yeah,
and as you go up, it gets smaller
yeah,
and smaller. So you have
yeah.
shrimp and stuff like that, and
All
then
that shit. It had octopus, grilled
yeah,
octopus,
that's in the middle.
the calamari and all that
And
shit.
then at the
So
bottom, it's like crab legs and shit
yeah,
like that.
and crab legs, lobster
Yeah,
tails,
exactly.
fucking
Yeah.
red snapper, bro. I said, ain't nobody getting this red snapper. I took that
whitefish,
bitch.
dude, they got everything
I
on.
took that red snapper off that motherfucker. I said, y'all ain't getting none of this. I ate that bitch to myself. Y'all can have all that other shit. I don't give a
I
fuck.
used to love red snapper
I
until I went
love
to
it.
the Dominican and I was at this place. It was in the mountains, and they had a waterfall going through it.
Uh-huh.
And man, I'll tell you what, I ordered the red snapper, but they brought me out the whole entire thing.
Yeah, that's what I had. Yeah.
But then I was like, dude, there's bones in this shit.
Yeah.
You know,
You just gotta pick your way around that shit.
you look like a crackhead right
I'm
now.
trying to find this goddamn lighter before I got it. I think I got it, Mark. Shut the fuck up.
I can only imagine what's underneath.
Close outside shit. Yeah, that must have gone Gary. Why, y'all?
There's two.
Yeah, there are two. There's black and your blue one. So, fuck.
You need a flashlight?
No, I can feel it. Oh, I can feel it like I can feel your old lady's ass.
Yeah, Jesus.
It's nice and plump, ready to be set on fire.
Oh man, I do want to go shooting tomorrow though.
Where at?
Mm,
Your brothers?
I was thinking about going farm. Yeah,
Okay, so
calling
anyway,
farm.
fuck all that. So anyway, we're in Chicago, right?
Hmm.
And we're at the Mexican seafood place.
Do you need me to grab
And
it?
no, and so my wife was like, try the octopus. And I'm like,
Guys, look at this shit.
I'm like,
It's funny.
I'm like,
This
I
is
like
funny.
octopus.
Your ass has been sitting there. Looking.
Fuck you, bruh. It's gonna come out of here. It's not his ass. I already checked. Oh yeah, well, fuck that. That bitch is being that bitch wants to divorce me.
No,
The fucking
here,
lighters.
here. Over lighters.
Yeah. The fuck? I'm gonna have to whip this bitch up. Get that motherfucker. But anyway, so yeah, and my wife's like, try the fucking octopus, and I'm like, I don't want to fucking try the octopus. And I tried it, and it was like,
Well,
yeah, it was like fucking, it was like the texture to me is underneath this bitch right here. I pull this bitch up. Bam.
be careful. Be
Yeah,
careful.
ain't nothing there. It was like fucking,
Oh, you got.
there's that one. It was like mushrooms. Bam, got them both, Mark.
Oh, perfect. You got a couple combs back there
Yeah,
too,
I
as
seen
well.
that. I don't think they're necessarily mine,
No, they're
but
green.
But
It's like jail.
I know.
Oh, that used to be Bob Barker with all the shoes and shit.
You know that motherfucker. He all the shit that's in the prisons in the county jail and shit like the
I know.
soap, toothpaste, toothbrushes, all that shit.
Yeah,
It's his shit.
I know.
Yeah,
That's what I said.
motherfucker. That's why old motherfucker, rich motherfucker. But yeah. So I tried the octopus right, and I tried the calamari. No, not for me.
Well,
Not for
so
me.
was the octopus raw?
It was
No,
grilled.
it was good.
Yeah, it was grilled, but I don't know. It was the texture. It reminded me of mushrooms, and I don't like mushrooms.
Yeah, you didn't have it right, man.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I've had it twice,
Hmm.
just because I tried it twice, but it didn't. It was not. Like I don't like that shit. I don't like to go too far into the sea.
So what when
Fish and shrimp.
I do want to take you out and I want you to try it just one more time, like I do it, okay?
What do you
But
mean?
we're not going to a regular restaurant. We're going to a Greek restaurant,
Okay,
and that's where you need to do it.
the
And
octopus.
the squid, yes,
Yeah,
yeah, but you only want tentacles.
yeah. No shit.
That's it. You do
Yeah.
not want the rings. I hate the rings. They're too spongy. You want the tentacles because they have more taste to them,
Okay.
and it's a different texture. It's got
I'll try it
multiple.
again.
It's got multiple textures.
So where? What in Chicago or where?
Any Greek restaurant will
Yeah.
have it. Yeah.
Fuck. Yeah.
You have to ask for it. You got to tell them,
Uh,
don't give me the rings. Give me all the tentacles.
well, Blue Dolphin's a Greek restaurant. Greek.
Yeah, but Blue Dolphin, dude, when I used to go there, they were all up and down. It was like a heartbeat, man. Sometimes it was good, sometimes it was shitty.
Yeah. It's
That's
like that now.
that's a bad thing, man.
It's still
Yeah.
like that now. I don't know. I never had the octopus down there, but
That's
um,
actually why I want to go to Sachet or whatever the hell.
I say,
Sachet.
yeah,
Yes, over in
yeah,
Firekeepers.
uh-huh.
We talked about that. Yeah, on the
Yeah,
last episode.
yeah.
Yeah, dude, I want to go there, man, so bad.
Man, that their shit is good. I haven't had that blackened catfish is good as fuck. Their fried catfish is good as fuck. The etouffee is good. The gumbo is good. Everything I've had out of there was good. I used to love the one they had on the lake. That bitch was fucking gorgeous. You go out on the dock,
Yeah,
bro, and sit.
you and I talked about that.
We did.
What I'm still trying to figure out what lake it was.
It's
I thought it was Gordon Neck, but
I don't know what it is, but there's another restaurant I was trying to tell you about. It's on
yeah,
Westlake.
I do have to ask you though that lake over there was that off of Capitol by the Battle Creek Country Club?
Yep, yep,
Then I know exactly what you're talking about.
yep.
I don't know the name of it, but I
It
do.
was Pache's. I
It's
don't know the name of the lake either. But motherfuckers could
yeah,
pull up on the dock and
yeah, well,
out
yeah, yeah, yeah,
and come into the restaurant and eat.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that was a nice spot, man. I mean, the fucking dock, the deck was fuck. It was like a three-tier deck.
Yeah.
So it was really fucking nice, especially in the summer. But I don't know why they closed that motherfucking
See,
thing
and
down there.
that was the nice thing about growing up where I did, and I have nothing to want for. But what I'm getting at is
Where the fuck you grow up at?
on Go
Gold
Lake,
Lake?
yeah, Go
Yeah.
Lake. But we could back in my day, we had the breakfast place, the Wharf, which is now is a hairstyling salon.
Hmm.
But then we had the Go Lake Cafe and the Bayview Gardens
Boy, y'all
and the
got the
market.
weirdest looking McDonald's out there. It looks like a fucking barn.
Well, that's because you can only do certain amount of things in the village limits. That's why.
Oh, as far as building.
As far as building and signs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So if you notice if you
I've
go
never
through Go Lake,
seen a
you never
McDonald's like
have
that in my
digital
life.
signs. You don't have
Yeah,
digital
no,
stuff.
yeah.
Nothing digital.
Oh,
Yeah. I mean, I know on our flooring business took so much work just to get a new sign out there. And that's still not, they had to do like special permits for lights just to light it
bro,
up
I
at
was
night.
wondering
Yeah.
why I've never seen a McDonald's look like that ever.
No, it's the only one. It doesn't
It
have the
got to
arches.
be.
It doesn't have anything. It's
No,
plain Jane.
it
Just
is. It
yes,
looks
yeah.
like a
I mean, it's
fucking
still got the
barn.
yellow. It's still got the yellow.
But it
Yeah,
looks like a barn, though. I'm like,
yeah,
what the fuck?
yeah.
It's right across from fucking what's the
The
pub?
gas station,
The gas
yeah,
station,
and then the
Speedway's
bake's right
next
next
door.
door.
Yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
And I'm like, why the fuck? Bro,
All the buildings are like
we
that.
gotta go to Richmond Pub and get a burger. They burger. Now
You know, St. Patty's Day's coming up.
you got to compare that burger to the burger you
Yes.
had at
Oh,
RJ's and
RJ's.
see which one you like better. I think they're both badass.
I think it's, dude. I'm gonna order the same damn burger
Mm-hmm.
because that's how I'm gonna
The
compare it.
shroom,
Yep.
the
It
Swiss
was the
mushroom.
Switch mushroom burger.
Yeah.
Yep. And I'll tell you what, I know what RJ's was,
Mm-hmm.
and I told you, man, I felt great. I mean, it was perfect,
Yeah.
right? But I was full all day long.
Yes, sir.
And the pub burgers are good, but I haven't had one since. Actually, I think St. Patty's Day. I took my dad to have a green beer 2 years ago.
The fuck is that? A Mickey's?
No, green beer on St. Patty's Day. It's when they turned the beer green with
Oh,
food
yeah.
coloring, chili,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, we each had a green beer and had a burger, and that was the last time. But I
Was
don't
that at
remember.
Western Pub?
Yeah, that was at the pub.
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't remember. See, that's the thing. I
They
don't.
got
I'm
good
not one to
burgers,
just
man.
stop in to play. I don't do that.
It's a nigga back there cooking. Did you know that?
No, I no.
Yeah, bro. It's a
No.
nigga back there
Yeah.
cooking.
Uh-uh.
One of them bitches was so good. I said, "Oh my god! All right, this bitch was
But
seasoned."
they have a huge menu too.
They do, and their fish is good, man.
See, I
Now,
like their perch and their walleye when they have
yeah,
it. Yeah.
walleye
Sometimes they
gotta
have
be in
bluegill, but
season.
that's locals bringing it in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I was just about to say that.
Yeah. That's all
We
local.
gotta go to Fletcher's. Fletcher's got a bluegill basket. I remember I was
Now,
telling
now
you,
that's the one
and
on
Texas Corners.
Crooked Lake, where I used to live when I was really
I
young.
didn't know they had a Fletcher's out there.
Yeah, Fletcher's
I
and
know there's
Zeb's.
one on
Fletcher's and
Oakland.
Zeb's, right next to Ace Hardware. It
All
used
of
to
these
be.
fuckers is owned by Main Street though. They're all family.
Now Zeb's used to be owned by the newbies.
Yeah,
And then he got a divorce and she took it over.
yeah, yeah.
Fletcher's, I did not
She
know
also
who owned
took
it.
over. No, because she also took over.
Roosters, right?
Yep,
That
yep.
closed.
They closed down now.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And then they're building a new restaurant right there.
No,
Right next
it's.
door. No, right
Oh,
next
I don't
door.
know.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know.
That new one
But
went in.
Brewster's wasn't all that though, bro.
It was more the atmosphere. It was the people.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
I had me and Jerry went there a couple of times. Me, Jerry, and this other motherfucking hillbilly I know named TJ. I went there, and I ain't gonna lie, the food that I did get was good. And one time I got the fish special. One time I got a ribeye special. I love ribeye.
Hmm.
No, 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 not ribeye. Not ribeye.
You talking T-bone or
No, no,
filet
no, no, no,
or
no, no,
sirloin?
no. What's ribeye?
You don't. The
Yeah, it
ribeye.
was ribeye.
Yeah,
It was ribeye.
it's got
It
the
was-
big bone in the middle.
no, that's T-bone or porterhouse. No, it's ribeye. Ribeye is just
You
like
got me confused.
ribeye is like. Oh, have you ever ate fucking Gun Lake?
Which
The
gun labor?
buffet, Gun Lake Casino.
Dude, I haven't been there in so long.
Bro, they got their prices that went up like super crazy on
I
the
just know they
buffet.
always turn over that one restaurant, man. It's something different. Like every
The
6 months, it
steakhouse,
seems like.
the
Yeah,
steakhouse
yeah,
that's in there. Yeah,
yeah.
that bitch ain't hitting no shit. Fuck that. I'd rather go into
And
the
then they had
buffet.
like Johnny Rockets in there for a minute.
Or
They
was
got
it?
they
Was it
upped
Johnny
that. Yeah, it
Rockets
was
or
Johnny
Pink's?
Rockets, and then they got rid of it. Then they went
Yeah,
with a different place, and yeah.
that's the steakhouse. The steakhouse ain't hitting no shit. But the buffet, because they have like on what day is it? I think Friday and Sunday they have all you can eat crab legs. That shit's $60.
That's hard to get. Crab
But
legs are hard to get right now with
but
everything.
that's the buffet though. So you can get all you can eat snow crab legs, right?
I'm not big on snow.
Me
Yeah,
neither.
yeah.
I don't when I go in there, I don't get that shit. I don't care about crab legs. You know, I go in there and get that goddamn prime rib. Tell them motherfuckers to slice me a piece, put a little extra salt, pepper in the motherfucker, put it back on the grill. Because you know it'd be pink.
Yeah,
They serve it like
yeah.
rare to medium rare.
Well, it should be.
Nah, keep my shit well done.
I know you're like the only person
But
I
it'd be
know that.
good as fuck.
See, I don't like well done, man. I like a little bit of blood.
Mm. Man, one time we was at my daughter's. I had a graduation party for my daughter when she graduated from high school. So we're at Millen Park. No, we're at Ramona Beach. And no, we're at Millen. We're at Millen Park. And this motherfucker, TJ and Jerry, they're cooking venison, the fucking backstrap,
Hmm.
which I love. That's the only part that I'll eat off the deer is the backstrap, the tenderloin.
See, I'm not a big deer guy.
Me neither, but
Yeah.
I will fuck that tenderloin up because it's delicious. These niggas cooked that bitch, just browned it on the outside,
Hmm.
and then that bitch was so bloody. Like my daughter literally threw up watching them eat that shit.
Really?
Yeah, because they were when they sliced into it, the blood's coming out, and they're just sopping up the blood with the meat and just
Really?
yeah, yeah,
Sopping up the blood.
yeah, bro. It was disgusting. It was disgusting.
Oh,
I can't do it, bro. I don't see no. The only pink I want to see in my meat is pussy.
I don't know where that came from, guys, but
I'm just saying, I like a pink pussy, but I don't like my
why
steak
does everything
pink.
have to go back with color to
What
pussy?
can you do? That's life, nigga. Don't act like see, cause you ain't had no pussy in a while. Don't try to take that shit out of me, you bitch ass nigga.
Well,
Asking me crazy ass questions about what? What color do you want your pussy in? See? There you go. There you go.
I had to because I wanted to
I
say
told you.
it.
You gotta watch smart because this shit is gonna happen. I'm telling you.
Oh,
I
dude, no,
thought
I had to do that just to make myself laugh
oh,
for a
fuck
minute, dude.
that. I thought the Hawk was gonna bust out them goddamn pants in that shirt. Like he just ripped everything off. David Banner, Bruce Banner. The fuck.
Yeah,
The
dude,
fuck
I'm
was that
like
about?
Jekyll and Hyde, right?
The fuck.
I,
Did y'all see
I,
that shit? No, he really wanted to do that shit. I promise you.
oh, come on now.
Let this
I didn't
motherfucker.
even get through half of a statement by the
Let
time
this
I was
motherfucker.
laughing.
Let this motherfucker eat one of them airheads and a couple of them jelly beans. That nigga gonna flip the fuck out.
Already saying my sugar levels.
Your shit gonna go up. You gonna have
All
an
right,
OD. There you go.
all
There you
right,
go.
fine.
He want to prove point. Look, there you
I'll
go.
grab a couple duos.
Yeah.
You know, somebody's got to eat this whatchamacallit, man, because I swear to God, I've seen that floating around for like 6 months.
Yeah.
One minute I see it in the freezer, next minute I see it in the refrigerator, now it's on the table.
I like to move.
Unopened too. Unopened, always.
I like to move around for you to see if you don't pick up on it, you stupid motherfucker.
You know, that's actually one of my favorite candy bars.
Mine too.
Mm,
I love what you
mm.
call it. I don't know. Yeah, you like Three Musketeers?
No, we had that conversation.
My mom used to eat them bitches, and
Mm.
like that was my favorite candy bar she ate. But my mom also ate Mounds. I used to hate them
See, a
bitches.
coconut and that.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm not a
gross.
coconut fan.
Ugh.
Uh-uh. But
Wow.
my mom would her favorite potato chips was plain J's, and she would have an ice cold fucking Pepsi with them.
You know what mounds remind me of? How gross they are?
Yeah.
It's almost like those peeps during Easter.
No,
Oh,
dude, no,
mm.
these are worse.
Ugh.
And what about the fucking
Don't say candy
the
corn.
circus peanuts?
No.
The orange ones. Them bitches are nasty
Oh,
as fuck.
oh no, dude. Don't say. Yeah.
Nasty as fuck.
Oh. Mm,
Who would eat all that nasty ass candy? I couldn't stand that shit. I wouldn't eat
mm.
that shit.
Anything with coconut, and black
She would.
licorice. I never liked black licorice.
My mom did.
I like red licorice.
I like strawberry and cherry licorice, but my mom, she would eat the black licorice, and I think that's it reminds me of no, there's a drink that they make.
Jaeger.
Jaeger, I
Yeah,
fucking hate Jaeger, man.
I do a Jaeger bomb, but I would never do a real Jaeger.
A Jaeger bomb, but you're drinking it to beer, right? You mean like an Irish car bomb?
No, you're actually you have it with it's mixed with the Red Bull,
Mm-mm.
so it's Jaeger and Red Bull.
No, I
Yeah.
wouldn't do that either.
Now an Irish car bomb, that's Jameson,
Yeah,
Bailey's, and Guinness.
yeah,
Yeah, and you drop the Baileys and Guinness,
yeah.
or
And now I'll drink
Bailey's and Jameson
drink
in
an
the
Irish
Guinness.
car bomb.
I like those.
I'll drink those, but I'm only gonna drink one.
You can't.
No, I'll drink
You can't
one.
drink any more than that because the Guinness is
Yeah.
so fucking fulfilling.
Yes, man. That shit is like, and it's real dark beer.
And then
And
they
so
said, "Do
it's
you want the
heavy.
other half of the can?" I'm
Yeah.
like, "No,
No, no, I don't want, no. Fuck no, I don't want it.
give it to somebody else, man."
But I will drink, I wouldn't, like on St. Patrick's Day, if I go to the bar, I'll get a fucking Irish Car bomb. And I'll drink that bitch, and that's it.
We should
Then I'm
actually
going back to whiskey, bourbon, or fucking cognac.
find a bar on St. Patty's Day and do a show from there.
I
See,
just
yeah,
fucking Pete's.
see what one we can do it from.
Pete's, I know we can.
We should do it.
We can do it.
Yeah,
I'll go in there and holler at Pete and Steve. Steve's the dad. Pete's the
ask them if we
you
can
know.
set up and yeah,
Fuck
we'll do
yeah.
it. Yeah,
Yeah. But they'll let us sit up
it
on
would
the
be fun as hell.
steps. They'll do it because you're white.
Yeah, but a black man's asking.
Well,
Well, you're half white.
don't let it be too many niggas. See, you can go in there and get shit. I can't go in there with 10 niggas talking about can we do a show? Hell no. I did that before that. Hell no.
Hell no. We should do that though.
We can.
I don't even remember the last time I
What are you
was
on
out on
13th or
St.
something?
Patrick's. Oh shit, I don't even know.
That's next year, right? March, right?
You know that if we do
Oh,
go to
yeah, it's March, ain't it?
no, it's February.
Mm.
Because the Super Bowl's coming up. And you do know that
Yeah, but St. Patrick's Day is in March,
if
right?
we leave Sunday, you know we're gonna have to watch the Super Bowl on the plane or in the airport.
So,
Forgot about that.
so what? I don't give a fuck. We can watch that bitch forever. But okay, this the thing. God damn, let me take this shit, Mark. So my when I'm sleeping, I got both my phones on the table. My wife is going through my phones. She wakes me up. Oh, so you taking this bitch to California? I'm like, what the fuck are you doing going through my goddamn phone? Again, as usual, like this shit is never ending with you.
Yeah.
You just want to go through. She can't go on this one because this one got a code on it. So she's going through the other phone. And this is the one I mainly talk to my mom. Oh my God. And then she just was doing so much shit. This is why I told her, I said, this is why me and you cannot be together because you always doing this bullshit.
Yeah.
Like you steal my clothes, you take my clothes, you steal my phones, all this and that. She's like, how did she get a picture? 'Cause I get Jess didn't post the picture of her on the internet in lingerie. Didn't even know Jess did that shit, like even had that picture. But it was not in, it was in my other phone that like Kim got like 4, 6 of my phones that she done stole from me. Instead of she buying new phones.
Excuse me, guys.
So she probably did because I know just because she goes through my phone because I could tell when I go on my phone, it's not the way I left it. So I know she goes to my phone, but I'm not cheating on you. I don't really care about her going on my
Yeah.
goddamn phone. But I didn't know she was like taking pictures of the pictures that Kim was sending me. And I said, oh well, you just sent everybody in my call log and my fucking contacts a dick pic of my dick.
Go
So
on.
what are you mad about?
Yeah.
Then she want to talk crazy about Jessica taking her coat and throwing it in the garbage. Well, you just broke her laptop. You snapped her laptop in half.
Yeah.
You don't want to take the shit your part in shit, but when somebody else does something, you want to push the blame on them. No, what the fuck are you talking about? You I'm not saying that it's tit for tat. I don't like that type of shit, but you did something to her, she did something to you.
Yeah.
And
Well, it goes both ways. I
and
mean,
then
they're always doing something to each other. I mean,
yeah.
yeah. I mean,
And that's why I was telling her this morning when they were in here arguing this morning. And I'm like, I told her before Jess even came that you know Jessica when she see your car outside, she gonna come in the house. And well, you let this bitch just come in and no, no, it's not this bitch, it's my bitch. You're not. You're my estranged wife who I have not been with in 5, 6 years. You're the mother of my children. And you so disrespectful. How the fuck am I disrespectful when you come to my house? And
it's
so
been
what
five,
you,
six years. I mean, why?
you expect me not to let my girl in? Yes, I'm gonna let her in. I'm gonna let her in. And because you don't like it, don't mean that I have to take that shit into consideration. I don't give a fuck. You think that she should not come over here when she see your car. No, she's gonna fucking come over here because she sees your car, stupid. So I gotta deal with all that shit. I'm like, God damn, man, this shit is crazy. But, and I ain't gonna lie, I take my part in it because I'm kind of fucked up too. But I don't like seeing that shit. They think I don't
You
like
said
that
I'm
shit. Shit. We all know. It's me. Kind of fucked up too. But, and I can admit my shit. I know I do some crazy shit, but I can own my shit. You don't want to own nothing. Neither one of you motherfuckers. Mm-mm.
just one second.
What can we do? Bro, what the fuck is up with you with the wingtips and the goddamn colorful socks?
I've always been a funky sock guy, man.
A what?
A funky sock guy, man. I like that shit. I don't like plain socks.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way,
Yeah.
I was gonna tell you this. So last episode we were talking about Rolexes, shit like that.
What we were talking
Not
about? What?
the watches,
Yeah,
watches
yeah, yeah.
for just a second.
Yeah.
And you you would not believe what I found today. I lost this thing like 2 years ago, right?
You lost this what?
My one of my watches
Uh-huh.
2 years ago, and I'm like a sock guy. I don't like roll. I have one Rolex.
Don't say it was in your sock.
No, dude, I went underneath my bed because there was a package there and I
Yeah.
forgot about it. And I was like, what the oh shit, I gotta pull that package out and see, I haven't opened it yet. And I look underneath and somehow somebody, I think it was my ex, got mad at me. Remember when I told you I lost my Breitling?
Yeah.
It was tied around the fucking frame underneath the bed, sitting there hanging the whole entire time. And I was like, oh, dude. I'll wear it
Bruh.
Wednesday, man. Big ass blue dial, the whole black strap, dude. Oh, I was so mad. I'm like, I have been
So
trying
you
to
were
look for
fucking
that.
happy you found that bitch.
Oh,
But it probably was your brother.
I don't know who it was, but you know what? I'm pissed.
Because
I
they
was
hit
like,
something good.
it was right underneath my bed.
Because you don't fucking, yeah. Okay, so now remember the fucking, what the fuck is the name of that watch
I was so
that,
mad.
that my wife has? It's all black diamonds on the band and diamonds in the bezel. Uh, it's a fuck. What the fuck is it? I can't remember the name of it. But yeah, she took that. But I was like, I don't give a fuck because it wasn't a rollie. You ain't getting
Yeah.
that. I don't keep the rollie in the house. If she'd have found that bitch, shit, she'd have bought a new house off that motherfucker. You ain't finding out. But yeah, so I don't keep the rollie here. I keep it at my homie crib in the safe, or I'll put it up in my brother's house in his safe. But I've only worn it. The last time I wore it was on my birthday in October. Cause you don't just wear that bitch every day. Not a rollie.
I used
To
to
me,
wear,
you don't.
see, I didn't like wearing the roller just because everybody had an Oyster Perpetual. And I was like, yeah, you got a really whatever. I always went to Petit Philippe or Breitling. I love those
Or
because nobody ever had them.
or because my buddy, his brother or his brother-in-law, I can't remember which one it is. He owns fucking the jeweler store down here downtown. God damn it, I can't remember that. Y'all drink too much. Uh, fucking whatever. But yeah. So I don't fucking know, but what can you do?
Yeah.
And anyway, yeah, um, Nord's Jewelers downtown.
Is that on the mall?
No, yeah, no, it's right here on Michigan. Come one of those. I think
Is that
it's
going
on
out of
Michigan.
town
It's down there,
or
but
going to West Main?
no, going towards fucking Michigan runs
Both ways,
west to
actually.
east.
Yeah.
No, not
No,
both
both
ways.
east.
No, Kalamazoo runs east to
I
west.
thought they were East Michigan and West
No, you
Michigan.
know they're making them two ways now.
I know I hate that. And then
Yeah,
the
that's
bike
dumb
lanes,
as
it
fuck.
screws
Yeah.
me up. And
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, I
Yeah,
did.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, no, Nord's is on Michigan Avenue.
See, that's what I was pissed at when I came home. Like we all had roundabouts, but in
Yeah.
Texas, we could literally do a UE legally. No matter where you were, you could just pull a UE.
Yeah.
And then I come here and I'm laughing about the roundabouts, saying, everybody's getting in accidents, they know how to
Hmm.
do it. And I'm laughing.
And
And
they
then I
were.
drive downtown and I'm in a bike lane. And I'm like,
Yeah, they
so wait,
fucked it
hold on.
up.
There's a bike lane, and then I park here. What?
Yeah, it's
Uh,
crazy. It's crazy.
uh,
And they're putting roundabouts everywhere. The one that was catching the most accidents was the one on Sprinkle.
Sprinkle Road, yeah,
That
that's what.
ass, bro. When they first did that roundabout right there, bro, they was having so
And the
many
one on
accidents.
Stadium going on the wrong on ramps. They were going.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
They were trying to get on the
Yeah.
off ramps, but
Yeah.
they were trying to get off on.
I don't
Oh,
like the
dude.
roundabout, bro. I just don't like it. Like,
You have to go into it as just simple thinking. It's that easy. Just yield, don't
yeah,
stop. You can see a car, just keep going.
yeah.
Just
But
keep
I
on
mean,
going.
why not just put fucking a yield sign there instead of building a fucking roundabout? Because some people don't know how to really fucking
You want to know what it is?
everybody thinks they got the right of way.
No,
Everybody
you want
thinks
to know
that.
what it is?
Hmm.
It's because society has lost common sense.
No shit.
And that's common sense. It's a
Yeah,
roundabout.
yeah,
They don't put them at any one of them. Yeah, there's
yeah.
four corners that you hit on each
Why would you
one.
put one right there on Harrison though, down the street from fucking Checkers? Why did that need to be there? It did not.
No, that was AVB that did that shit
Well, they're trying
because
to
they want to slow down traffic and give you the option to get in because there's really no parking.
no,
That's what it was.
they're trying to glorify the city, which is okay,
Well,
but the shit that they're doing with especially with the fucking bike lanes and the parking downtown
it's
by like Burdicks and shit, that shit is dumb as fuck.
see, I don't like that. I don't like that. But I got hit by a train again. Thank God it was smaller than the one we hit going out of town. So I was coming back from Portage
Hmm.
from 94. Dude, I stopped and I didn't understand. Dude, gentrification here is really like at 100% speed right now. Because I just saw
You think?
the new right across the shitty the car sales right there where the whole Pride ambulance used to be and blah blah
Yeah.
blah. Right there on the right hand side on the corner. I
Hmm.
didn't know there's a boys and girls. Dude, that building's gonna be fucking huge.
Hmm.
Right on the corner.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just everything's moving out.
That's what I'm saying, bro. They're building so much new shit. Oh, another spot I don't you like Southwest egg rolls with the chicken and black beans and cheese and all that shit in there?
You know what? I haven't had it in so damn
Love
long.
them.
Yeah.
The fucking Louis, they make some real good ones.
Hey, have you eaten at that new whoever took over the old Theo and Stacy's downtown? Have you eaten there yet?
No, I don't think so. Oh, is it a burger joint?
No, it's still like a breakfast. They're only open for a certain amount of hours, but they changed the name. It's a brand new company, but Theo and
No.
Stacy's sold it, obviously.
Yeah. And the one on Westness.
They sold them all. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think they sold them all. But yeah, they changed it. Yeah, but I want to go eat there too.
Oh, I think that was Amanda, bro.
Hmm. She's out of jail.
Oh, I
She
think she
called you.
just
She's out
got
of
in. Look,
jail.
I think that was her. I have to look. It looked like her name.
Well, if that's the case, I know she's gonna be on a
That
tear.
was her, bro.
She's gonna be on a tear.
That was definitely her.
She asking for a ride.
No, I don't know.
Oh. So did she go to KZoo? Is she off a
No,
late?
they took it to Battle Creek.
Mm.
She had a warning Battle Creek too. And that bitch stank.
But if her phone's ringing, she's out.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
No matter
Because
what,
it's
because
on
that
now.
motherfucker.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's on now. Yeah.
yeah.
So I don't know.
She's probably hooking up her night right now.
I hope not. That bitch probably need a ride from Battle Creek.
She'd answer you if she needed one.
Yeah. But now I know she out. That's good.
All right, guys. Well, we're 2.5. Excuse me. Oh man, that's a big burrito. Oh, oh my goodness gracious! I apologize, guys. But hey, we're 2.5 hours in, and I got another treatment in the morning. Nate, you want to give any shout outs?
Yeah, I want to shout out my motherfucking kids. Love y'all to death. I want to shout out my little homies. Big Pine. What's that little nigga name? He ain't no little nigga, but you know. Um, we shout out my nigga Deep Thing. Roll with his gay ass. Little Juice locked up. Little man. All my little homies just locked up in the joint. My two sons. Um, my homie Bucks, of course. And my brother-in-law, Jay Jilla, we've been talking a lot lately, so that's a good thing, always a good thing. And let me see. Other than that, shit, suck my dick till you blue in the face.
All right, guys, and then also we have a great show on Thursday too as well. It's going to continue. It's probably going to be a continuation of that show. It's going to go complete 180. We got three segments, but with Charlie, you guys are going to really understand me too as well. Unfortunately, it's going to be irrevocable chaos. Nothing's off limits, and but thank you guys for all listening, and we will be back. Do you want to do a show tomorrow for an hour?
Yeah, fuck it, might as well.
Yeah, we'll do a show for an hour, and then a shout out to BJ from CTO. Thank you so much for all your hard work and
Keith and Peter
continuous
too.
hard work, Keeler. We'll see you tomorrow. And Keith, thank you so much. And guys, if I don't die, you don't die, and we'll see you tomorrow. Talk to you
Jesus,
later.
Jesus Christ. Love.